Hello, this is Zachary on the Black Friday evening. Is it Black Friday? Or well, it's dark here on this side. Did you notice? No, nobody noticed because nobody is even watching this. But hey, let's pretend you did see the countdown. Did you notice that it was faster than normal? I did. Black Friday evening chat hangouts. How is that for a change? Did you manage to get your hands on a Black Friday deal? Are you going to spend some money or are you not going to do that and saving for next year? What are your plans? Let me know. Let me know. And in the meantime, later on in this live stream, I'm also going to check some deals out, see how well or how great it looks. My heater is on. It's pretty warm here, so I'm going to take this off, I guess. Hey, non-fam. Happy Black Friday evening, sir. How are you doing? The guy who's almost every time here. Did you score some Black Friday deals? Deals that you normally never would have gotten, even though you are a student. Did you get some nice deals? Going okay. You? Still a little bit flu symptoms. I went to my work because some people, I I'm this kind of dude that's, you know, if somebody is said to the group, I always take it personal. Not that not that I am a personal assistant, but sometimes when something is said in general, I always, I'm like, why are they talking to me? Oh no, it's just in general. But a pair of jeans, pair of Jane, or did you did you bought a pair of jeans, John? 20% off. I saw some great deals on filaments. I mean, normally you would buy one spool. Now you will get almost two for the price of one. Nice. Ah, I now I see that I don't have any viewers at all. Okay. So nice for hanging out, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. No, I'm not planning to look for the Lawyer Moses. Okay, good. Now I know that Lawyer Moses has seen the the notification. Sometimes that happens with Twitter. You post something now on this very moment, but the person will get it later, something like 2 3 hours. I don't know, but I will. I always get my notifications very quickly. Hey Andrew, how are you doing, sir? Did you get some sweet deals of the Black Friday? It's really hot in here. Oh my gosh. TD. So the Anycubic Viper is still printing some prints. So yesterday evening, I started a print, and I had just this little part left on my spool of filament. It was almost running out, and I was like, "Is it going to make it? Nah, it has to be. It has to." But you know, seeing on the time, I knew it was not going to be a long print, so I thought, oh, maybe it's going to work out. Not shopping today. It's it's not a must to buy something on. Uh, ooh, it's not a must to do something like that. You can always save money and buy something else or some other things that are more needed than something for 3D printing. You can, I try to see if I can get some nice deals to save somewhere money. So I put this print on, not on myself, but I, you know, I set the printer to its work, and I didn't thought it would manage, but this morning, before I went to my work, I checked, it was at this point, was on this point, and I saw some little filaments sticking out, and I was like, "Oh darn, there was support needed." Because if you are looking to the angle, I hope you can see it. Yeah, there. So there's a little angle. So it printed in air, so it dropped. But for the rest, look how nice this looks. This was printed like that, just like this, and it looks nice. Nice. This is very smooth. Check this out. I this is oh, come on, camera. So if you are looking to this angle here, nothing happened to it. It looks nice. So I do need to say that this is looking. I don't know how it looks on camera. Check this out. How well this looks. This looks so beautiful. Cool. Um, Gary Putman, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream. You see, you see this, you see this little hole here. Here, some LED lights are going in. Waiting for my Amazon gift card to arrive. Well, oh yeah, this Monday. Yeah, no, this Monday, last Monday. Cool, man. Oh, so this evening is Thanksgiving, or was it yesterday evening? Okay, tell me, Thursday evening, Friday evening, which of the two? Oh, I can also ask Google. Hey Google, wanneer is het Thanksgiving? Yeah, Thursday. You know how great Google is in this kind of way? So, for people watching, Yeah, yesterday I had a live stream on Twitch, but I think it was so sudden that nobody expected it and was very silent. I know that Tactile 3D was there, but further, nobody else. So after 45 minutes, I quit the live stream. Today is, today is Friday. You know how great Google is in finding. Yeah, I know. But when I celebrate the morning, okay, maybe sounds very stupid. I don't know. But in the on the Friday morning, my time, it's Thursday on the most west side of the United States. So there they are celebrating Thursday evening, and I'm in the Friday morning. That's how crazy it is. But in the Netherlands, we are not celebrating Thanksgiving. So yeah, it's a little bit, you know, yeah. The desk is a little bit shaky sometimes. So yeah, um, message retracted. You retracted the message. Oh, you did it again. Okay. Now, no, in the Netherlands we never celebrate Thanksgiving. Maybe we should also do that. Yeah. Yeah, that is when you are celebrating things, or if if some parts of the world are celebrating something that's not familiar, and it's always the question. I know that they are celebrating, but which kind of day is it? So yeah. um, how's Gary doing, by the way? Beep, beep, beep. Mm. Yeah, well, I was also working on how's it called? The video for today, but something came in between, so wasn't posted today. What do I think about the CH Touch? CH Touch or the BL Touch? I mean the BL Touch is a nice thing to add to your 3D printer. As you know, it's not. It's listen. It's not always needed. It's an the CR the CR Touch. Doing fine, thank you. The CR Touch. I don't myself. I don't have the CR Touch, the Quality Touch, but I do have the BL Touch. I have it installed on my Ender 6, but because the firmware is pretty much closed and not open sourced, it's not possible to you know take take the firmware, put your own firmware on it, and then make it more accessible. Because now I always get the problems that things are not always going very well. Um, but on the both Enders, no, not both Enders, on the Ender 3 Pro, it runs very nicely. On the Ender 3 V2, it's almost the same problem with the Ender 6. So I did ask Reality to contact me so that we can talk about the firmware on the Ender 6, but also on the CR2 and the B, because both are very, yeah. There is Marlin on it, but they made a firmware like that that it is not always easy to make some little changes. Something like on the CR, like on the Creality, on the Creality, both are Creality. Come on, guy. Uh, on the N6, I have also the LDO stepper motors, or the LDO Nox 3D stepper motors with the 0.9 degree rotation per step instead of the normal 1.8. So I need to adjust it in the firmware. You can also do it in the slicer, adding a extra line. Uh, it help, it helps, but if you are using like Prusa Slicer, for example, if you are going to change something in the start G code, the whole profile is going to change. So you are making your own profile, and I want to make it simple for anybody else that wants to work with something like that, that everybody can use it, you know. So I don't mind going through firmware or going through slicer software. I mean, um, but it's sometimes easier to use a standard. Little hangover. I got a hangover. Uh-huh. I've been printing too much. No, I'm not printing too much. From all the printers I have, just one is printing. I need to watch the electrical bill. No, but the BL Touch is it's a wonderful device. If you have a some Andrew, if you have a big tree tech board and you add the BL Touch to it, you can get the firmware from the big tree tech. You put it on there, and your BL Touch is working. Yeah, is it more accurate? Oh, well, then it's great. If it is a little bit more accurate, then sure, it's a great thing. But if you have some very decent springs, and there is more tension on the build plate, so your knobs don't vibrate loose, because that is sometimes what happens. You don't need to level your bed every single time. Hey, Dr. Ray, clipper for 0.9 degree, full steps per rotation feet 400. Yeah, you can. I have a USB connector laying here, so I can hook it directly and then upload it with Prontoface. The thing is, I cannot get into the firmware like I can with my Ender 3 Pro, for example. Oh, you have a 4.2.7 board? Nice. That is cool. Because I know that these stepper motors are way more precise than the standard, but as long as you cannot update the firmware, it's yeah. The, of course, of course, you can. I want to say jailbreak the board. You can get into the board. That is possible, but I've heard about the screen that it is a not standard screen, so if you are going to change some things, you're going to mess up the screen, and then you have some bigger problems. And because that is not for me so very familiar, it's also much more difficult to make a decent video about it. So for that reason, that's why I didn't put out any video about it. Or slicer X and Y at 50. Yeah. So it was on 80, so I put to 160. I use some thanks. Yeah, I use some thanks. You're going to mess up the screen. Then you? What? I know, I know that TH3D he mentioned it that if you are going to upload a new firmware or different firmware, or you're going to do something, it's not the screen and disables you to actually uh, do that. So when I'm going to do that, there is, and I said that last week to Creality. You know, what I also can do is buy a big tree tech board, replace it, put standard and the three firmware on it, and then build the whole new firmware up. I said to Creality, I can also do that, but opening up it makes it more easier to just hook it up to front face and just adding this little value for the zero point 0.9 step per degree motor, something like that. Or if you're going to do something, for example, with the CR2 and the B, increasing the temperature, so if you are going to change the hot end or going to change some other little things so that you are able to uh, upload new firmware so that you can print with higher temperatures, because the CR200B is a great machine to print ABS. But if you want to print nylon or some other filaments with it, it should be possible. It is an enclosed 3D printer. Um, when I try to use my microphone, I get what you say in my text. Oh, so what you typed here was what I said. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm talking and texting to myself over the World Wide Web. Wow, cool. So, wait, just a second. I hope you're typing. I was always noise. It's somewhat funny. Yeah, it is. You have also this kind of swiping keyboard. I like that. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Or you're using swiping keyboard. Oh, that's nice. So I brought a lot of things with me from last week. Form next. I have a stock Ender 3, then Big 3 Tech Mini, number 4, Marlin, and now big Clipper. Oh, that's cool, Dr. Rani. That's very cool. This is Peak. Peak is a very nice plastic. I think also a very difficult plastic to work with. I never print something with Peak, so um, Um, Peak is one of the most popular thermoplastics in manufacturing, and for a good reason. Peak can produce parts stronger and lighter than stainless steel and aluminum, with it extremely high thermal, chemical, and wear resistant. Parts made from this engineering grade material can be found in virtually every industry. Peak is prized for delivering better than metal medical implants. Peak is way expensive for home use. I got some peak filament here. Yeah, but it's strong. I mean, this is not real science. But I have this keyboard, and on this keyboard, there's a uh, um, little edge. And sometimes I was playing with it like this. So I was lifting it up like that, and I was like, "Ooh, it's pretty strong." So at the same time, demand for 3D printer that can work with this material is growing, which has prompted manufacturers to produce increasingly affordable, larger, and easier to use peak printers for business. Looking to overview. Oh, oh no, that are the printers. Okay, not all printers can print peak. A spool of peak filament may look like any other 3D printing plastic. Yeah, of course. It's plastic, duh. But put in a consumer machine and you will quickly realize that this material needs something more specific, more heat. You not only need to extrude peak with a superheated nozzle, 300 and plus degree, you also need to keep it hot with a hot bed and a heating chamber or heated chamber. The heat needs. Dat is toch niet zo moeilijk? Terrific if you want to print a $50 Banshee. Oh my gosh. Is it really that expensive? Peak printers can print more than peak. Oh, so HEPA filter to trap harmful fumes. You didn't see anything. What I like. So insulated chamber so the heat doesn't warm up your workshop or leak heat from your machine. Oh. And then you see these kind of printers, you know. So this printer is around the $6,000. I think a Black Friday deal, something like that. Maximum extruded temperature 450 degrees Celsius, maximum bed temperature 160, and the maximum chamber temperature is 90 degrees. 90. So 90. $15,000. Phew. Craftbot chamber temperature 120 degrees. Are you sure it's not an oven? Wow. No, yeah, I saw this one in real life. The Polish 3D printer maker Zorkrax offers its dual extruder and dual printer with thermal management, ideal for high performance polymers like PEEK. The filament temperature is nice. Oh, robos. I also saw them. Shop floor 3D printers. Oh, I saw them too. You know, you know what would be funny? If you buy something like this and the guy is like, "Sir, what do you want to print with it?" I want to be able to print a bottle opener because those are nice. 149 149,000 US dollars. Maximum extruder temperatures 550 degrees Celsius. Maximum bed temperature 100 degree plus. And the maximum chamber temperature is 200 degrees. Hmm, cool. But wat was de schatje? Wat is schat?
Terus papa.
So, hmm? Okay, goed zelf weten. So this is very nice. So, yeah, I'm really curious what Joe wants to talk about tomorrow, or which kind of video he's going to release, because we saw something with Peak on it. Mini Factory Ultra. Oh, I saw them. It's like a microwave. Why is it so big? 50,000. Oh my gosh. This Stratasys. Stephen Paul. Hello. How are you doing, sir? The Wasp. Specialty Medical Peak 3D printers. Oh, Peak is a very useful material for medical application because it is biocompatible, sterilizable, and it's lightweight relative to its strength. It can be used for prostheses, implants, and other products. Nice. Can I build a robot with this? I will, Andrew. I'm still will be streaming here. Ah, that cube, 2006. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to this live stream. What deals do you have looked on? No, not yet, not yet, not started. I was talking about peak filament. Not that I was planning to print something in peak because it needs very high temperatures to print this. But boy, is it looking amazing! Ah. Peak is the UK-based company in 1980s. Uh, but outshines the others because it can operate at higher temperatures and retain its excellent mechanical properties at continuous use temperatures up to 240 degrees, allowing it to replace uh, medical metal in severe and end use environments. Matt German. Hey Zachary, hi people, like and subscribe. Oh, thank you so much, Matt. Food safe and resistant to oil and animal fats. High self lubrication. Really? It's it's I do need to say when I'm working, I play with this quite a lot because it's so smooth. It's smooth, I tell you, boy. Carbon fiber reinforced nylon. Hmm. Wow. Printing tips for peak. Consistent temperature. Peak does not react well under fluctuating or un- unstable temperatures. Therefore, a printer with a heated chamber is strongly recommended, if not essential. To get the best results while 3D printing peak, keep the printer in an environment that undergoes minimal temperature changes and also away from solar radiation or heavily trafficked areas. Watch out for specks. So, keep the nozzle clean. Oh. So if you don't remove the leftover peak, it will block your nozzle. Codaman, I always see your happy face, man. Always that smiley. Wow. So the cheapest 3D printer you can buy that can print peak is $6,000. Wow. And if you're not using the printer, you can also use the printer as an oven because it's so warm, warm and toasty. Um, hmm. So, which who got the best deals? Yeah, this is a Dutch site that I always like to visit. Um, so 289 euros, 202. I want to have printers. I want to see printers. And then from the lowest, so the cheapest printer that I can buy at this moment with the highest percentage off, 30%, is 100. Hey, Coder 1448. It's funny. Coder Man and Coder. Hmm. Look for the Artillery X2. Why? I have one. I have one. This is the X1. Three D printers. Oh, here on this side, I don't know where you are living. Hey, DeWitt. How you doing, Tim? Nice to see you here. So the Sidewinder X2 is 382 euros. Not that bad. Yanni Cubic Viper, 287 euros. Then the 3, then the 2 Pro. Nice. I want to know the cheapest printer. So don't look at this because these are the most sold. Okay, so this is price going higher. So any cubic, so the Creality and the 2 Pro, the newest, it's just 135 euros. Not that expensive. Hmm, that's bad. So then the prices are going higher and higher. So just a second, I need to do something. Just putting the heater down a little bit. Getting warm. So, what else do we have? Yeah, so the washing cure station, I'm sorry, but that isn't printing anything. I mean, we are looking for a printer, something that prints. I mean, the 3D pen is not really a printer, but you can use it with filament, and so it makes it more into a 3D printer. Um, so Amazon. If you don't mind, I'm going to check the Dutch Amazon. I mean, I need to have the big sale. I only want printers. Um, so 109, also any cubic washing cure station. So, and then the Voxelab Aquila. So here I found also the Aquila, but here is 160, and here is the 200. So this is even the more expensive part. And then just that is the Aries. Okay. So can you imagine the Anycubic Mega 0 2.0? Makes sense. It's 399 euros. It's extreme. So I consider this as a expensive size. So not do that. Mm, way expensive. So let's not do that. Banggood. Bang for the buck. I'm just checking. 3D printer. Mm. Ah, so buy price. Of course, you will get the parts first. What? What is this? What is this? Printer. So I can imagine that these are only the printers, right? Um, so this is the Easy Treat X2, and it has a screen. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. So it has a screen. Steam education. Da, 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 da. Bed leveling. No, it does not have that. Hot bed. No. Okay. Uh, Washing cure station. The ANET ET4 Pro. I bought my ANET ET4 for a little bit more than €100. So this is expensive. So on here you see the Ender 3 Pro or the Ender 2 Pro. You see it for almost €200, and here is 135. Hmm. On some websites, you will see some weird printers. I can tell you that. So this is the Don Who. Yeah, indeed, Who. Well, I'm not going to buy this. Just to let you know. Several reasons for that. One of them is it's coming from China, so not because of China, but the import fees. They can send it for free to me. Maybe I will consider. No, no, just kidding. European VAT. Goods purchased from Banggood and delivered to the destination located in the European Union. VAT and duties, if applicable, have been included in their selling prices, so you don't need to pay additional tax. Oh, I hope so. Carl, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to see you here, man. So, they say that the prices are higher because of the import fees and the other things. Okay. Detachable magnetic print bed. It's available. It's available. Auto support adding. Available. What the heck do you mean with available? Okay. Hmm. How's you? You is fine. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I went to the office this today. It was going well. Yeah, cannot complain. Cannot complain. Only that I still need to work out one video, day number 3, and there you will also see hole 1 from the form next. Yeah, the Tivo Tornado is 158. Why is it here? What we are buying? No, we are looking. We're not buying anything, I think. Mm, Um, the Voron. Oh, Core XY 3D printer, all kits. 120, 120, 120, print size. Okay, I mean, E3 Yeah. So the fetus, hot end. Nice. Is this a full kit? Y- Yeah, Windows shopping only on the Mac. Uh, warm. These are warm tips, so very cozy sound in the background. Get a Rapido. Rapido. You mean the scooter, like the 90s? Warm tips. Products will not no longer be sent with SD cards and USB and TF cards. The printer kit is not included with the printing part. Oh my gosh. Ah, Rapido? Oh, pay before 6 o'clock on the 18th September, you will get one gift pack worth of 80 as follow. Wow, this looks nice. No, but serious? Even when this sort box is cheap as this makes it very clean. You know, this is nice. Just that little thing extra. 3-piece hot bed kit. Okay. Double-sided sandblasted PEI steel sheet plate with adhesive soft magnetic 6061 CNC aluminum plate. 24-volt 60-watt silicon heating pad. Sure. Yeah. Ah, but no printed parts. So disappointed. But it says Voron V01 Core XY 3D printer all kit. All kit. That means everything is should be in the kit. Dang it. Mosquito hot end? So so let me get this straight. So we know the issue between fetus with their hot ends and mosquito with their hot ends, you know? Um, one of the hot ends was copied, or a specific part was copied where there was some patents on it. And now you can choose between a mosquito hot end and a fetus hot end. So the dragon, the selected 3D printer, I did a dragonfly hot end. So and you pay just a little bit more, but these hot ends are expensive. Rapido hot end from fetus. You need to be very careful with the thin-walled heat break. Looks decent. So, and when I look to the model, I see that it's all suited for the V6 style hot end. So the BMS. Anyways, cool. Bye bye. So this is oh my gosh. Um, so 141 for the revenue. Hmm. Shall we check AliExpress? Weather's terrible outside. It's raining again. AliExpress. So if you don't mind, I will leave the prices in euros so that I can see how expensive that is. Oh, speel deze korting three. Wholesale. Euro. So let me check. Um, Price. Um, yeah, for sure. Free shipping. I think the Rapido. Hey, decompiler. Hook decompiler. Okay. Um, so review. Yeah. Mm, I definitely don't want to buy an easy treat or an easy treat clone. Mm, doesn't look even that nice. Hmm. Anything nice? Sunloop printer, 356 euros. Do you know reverse engineering book them? No, don't know. Yeah, sometimes those translations from English into Dutch, it's very awkward. It's very weird. Any cubic mega? No, zero, no, 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 no. So the prices are going higher. So nah. No. So prices are going higher and higher. No. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Dee, dee, dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Foxy Lab Aguila. All 3D printers. Yeah, that sounds great. So the cheapest printer I can buy is an LCD SLA for 103 euro. I don't want to have that. So I can buy the Creality 3D Halot CL60, or I think the Halot 1 for 153 euro. What do you guys think? Think. Yeah, Halo 1. So this is, if you're looking for something and you can get it from, yeah, in my case from the Netherlands, it's always great to not focus on one printer where you think, oh, it's cheap, because here I've got the Halo 1 for 181 euros or 182 euros, and here that same printer is 153 euros, so way cheaper, at least 30 euros, 30. um Mega Zero, 167. Got it here as well. Mm, Why is the Inet 85 so expensive? Oh my gosh. Uh, uh, ooh, The original snap maker 3-in-1, 437. It's not that expensive. And there's 7. Oh my gosh. No. Uh, oh, oh, oh. The 3D print now. The Z-Morph. Flash Force Creator 3. Can it also print peak? Chat, are you still there? Yeah. Which other Dutch companies do we have that also sells printers? And by the way, for the Ender 3 V2, 180 euros is not expensive at all. It's cheap. 190 for the Ender 5. Really, I didn't need to say really good prices here. Oh my gosh. The Mars 3. Oh, yeah, XYZ printing. I saw them too on the form next. No, but really some decent printers. Not too heavily priced. I don't need another 3D printer. I don't need another 3D printer. I don't need another printer. Yet I'm looking. I need filament because printers are hungry. Um, Uh, we currently ship to the US and European Union. Please find a reseller near you. Dude, I don't know, but I'm in the EU store. So I got here a sample box of. Uh, hey, Thomas, what are you looking for? Well, I'm looking for Black Friday deals, and I'm thinking, should I buy another 3D printer or should I buy something else which you can also need? So, but hey, I think you're the first time here, right? Cool to see you. So in this filament box, there is Poly Light, Poly Max, Poly Flex, Poly Might, Specialty. Yeah, I can open it, but it's all vacuum sealed. So if I'm going to open it, I really would need to make sure to use it because these are different samples. I'll get a live stream before you. Oh, cool. I hope you are going to enjoy it. I like to stream. I hope you like to watch the live stream as well. So no, I, I always like to during these kind of streams. I always like to check what is what's to buy. You're from the Netherlands, right, or from Belgium? So I'm not sure if Polymaker always sells them in these kind of bags. But one cool thing is, if they are always doing it like this, that is very, very good. So, but each bag is also vacuum sealed. So this is what I got from the live stream. Yes, from Netherlands. Goedenavond. So this is as you guessed it, Polyflex. It's flexible. Then I have here some polywood, also a small filament sample. Then I've got here Polylight PLA. Also Poly Smooth. Then we have here some Polymax PET G. Hey, how are you doing? You want more? Oh, yeah, that's the thing sometimes. I'm sorry. So, better? Yeah, sometimes that happens. So, Polyflex, flexible filament from Polymaker. This is from a filament sample box that I got last week, and I was at the stand from Poly Maker. We have poly wood. I think somewhere is a little whip. This is there is some air here. If something like this is vacuum sealed and you feel that there is some air in it, I think somewhere here around the zip tie there's a little air bubble or a little pinched hole. Because if it is vacuum sealed, yeah, okay, so this is flexible, but no, plastic will stay at a certain angle, you know. This there's air. This air in this. I think if I would put it down in the water, you will see air bubbles coming. Vacuum sealed. This is a poly light PLA. This is also, yeah, this is wood, but I think it's yeah. So PLA, but this is what we want. A trampoline just next to. Really? Wow. You also you as well? What I enjoyed the most, I hope you saw the stand. I made also a video about that. I'm going to make some little videos for the companies where I had some longer time at their stand, not wasting their time, but also investing some of my time, investing some of their time, make some ads, not really ads, but highlight the company a little bit more. This was one of my most favorite stands. This company. I can tell you that face looks very scary real. It's a reason that I don't have it pointed to me. It's looking at you. So that was one of my favorite stands. Some other stand that I also really enjoyed was from the Pinnacle of 3D printing, Stratasys. It's amazing, and together with Proper Printing, John Schone, we had a tour on the stand of Stratasys, and we shook hands with the CEO of Stratasys because he was there. Cool, eh? And also spent some time by Polymaker, talking with Sam Prentice. I think Matt Denton had a very busy schedule. He was most of the time he was also sitting there listening to music. I don't know what he was doing, but it was on itself. And also being there, being able to witness the reveal of the Prusa XL. I was a little bit later, but I saw Joe. Saw Joseph Prusa. Amazing. I went on Tuesday. Oh, that. But you saw also the statues. It's mind blowing. I was. It was such a fun time being there, and I hope to get. I have the business card also laying here in the in my stack of business cards. Uh, I also want to pre-order one, but in the back of my head, I know that I'm not going to be able to manage to get the money in time. I don't want. I want to play. I want to play it safe. You know. Loyal Moses is also here. Nice, nice to see you, man. Hello, hello, sir. If I would ever get the chance to buy a 3D printer, this would be it. Not the guy, but the printer. It's a big machine. You have you have different variants. This company also is also printing huge 2D posters or banners. I don't know how you would say it, but they have one very big, expensive 3D printer. It's around the 200,000 euros. It's a large printer. It prints resin, it cures, and then directly it prints the color. And you can print 10 million colors. You have a cheaper machine that can also do the same thing, but just a smaller scale. 50,000 euros. So Polymaker PET G, Polylite PET G, Polymaker Polymax PET G filament, um, and also Polymax PLA. So different kind of samples from Polymaker. I have never used it before, and it's a Dutch company. Hey, time to go. Cool to see you here, man. So yeah, I I want to buy a 3D printer, but on the other hand, I have many 3D printers standing here, and they are always hungry. So I think I'm going for buying some filaments, um, and I try to get as much as possible for the best possible quality. Yeah, I believe that he said that they just Dutch oops oops. You have got a yeah. I have a resin printer, but in the way it's printing, it's a big machine. Mm, where do I get usually my filaments? Um, Now at the moment, I'm using quite a lot of the filaments from eSun, partially because I also get little bit sponsored filament. I worked with them before. When I get some issues, I report it to my contact person at eSun, and they want to send me a spool of filament. Um, it is the PLA Plus, the PLA Pro version, and prints very well. This is one of the prints that I got from it, and on the back side, this is printed in this direction, but I I don't need to say how well this looks like. I forgot to use supports here. So for that reason, it looks like this. But other than that, it's looking amazing. Belgian here. Allez zeg. This is the last row. That's what I thought. You want to see it? So this is the final row of almost the last row. So this part would go here. So currently on the N-cubic Viper, there's the piece that is going here, and then there, and then the bottom side is so far ready. So what do you guys think? It's big. It's I think 350 something parts. So during my live streams, I'm starting prints, doing some slicing, doing some gluing. I need to have more power glue. Fully deserved the sponsorship. Yeah, indeed, it's a huge, huge model. It's more almost a meter. Now, currently, as you can see, I can just put it upright, but I'm afraid, you know, because I'm keeping it upward. Once these are printed, they also need to be attached. So that would mean that it cannot be put it upright anymore. So I think I'm going to glue all the parts together for the last section, and I'm going to attach it once the model is more ready so that I can put it as effective as possible. Makes sense, right? Looks smooth. Which print? Which printer did I use? I used the Anycubic Viper for. I tried different kinds of printers, but I saw that the Anycubic Viper was the one that has the biggest printing volume and it's easier to use. I'm using the Prusa Mini from Lawyer Moses. Thank you for that. Yeah, Lawyer Moses is going live at 2 a.m. my time. But something like the Prusa Mini, I'm using for small prints in between. So this printer is printing continuously. After got the JG Maker, I'm still struggling to get the dual extruder part right. The artillery sidewinder, it's a fun thing because it's one of my biggest printers. I can print 300 times 300 times 400 with that printer. And guess what I'm printing? It's also printing parts for the Star Destroyer. I'm printing this. I'm printing the smallest parts because it has an ABL on it, and it's fun. I've got a small spool of filament. It's not that much anymore, and just put it on and then prints. But I got now seven, no, six of these. Each contain 14 rods, so 14 times 7. You can do the math. It's late. Um, Allez, zeg. Oh, I always like Belgian people. They have good beer. How much filament? That's a great question. Uh, Short answer, I don't know. Long answer, I do not know that. No, hold on. So I asked, so basically, yeah, I asked Easton, and they sponsored me with 2 spools of filament, and I before that I also had 1 spool of filament. Those are all out. Holy, holy bums. So 2.5 roll, 2.5 roll are already used before I ordered 4 spools. Four, okay. So far so good. From those 4 spools that I got last week Monday, one box is completely empty. So 3 full spools and a half are used already. And now spool number 5 is on the it's his turn. And this is just the bottom part, the bottom. So we have the sides, we have the top. On the top, you have also the big control room. I don't know how you could call it. Some other things. So it's going to be pretty heavy. So yeah. Am I going to mount it on a wall? Um, that was the other thing that I'm thinking while I'm building it, where I'm going to put it. Because I need to make sure that I can handle it every time. But I think eventually I'm going to put it somewhere in the living room. No, I want to have it somewhere that I can see it. I don't know where to put it. I don't know. So, hang it on the roof. Yeah, that's possible. But if I don't use a lot of supports. Everything is printed with an infill of, I think, 15%. Um, so if I already use 2.5 spool of filament, so 2.5 kilo, because the only things that I rip off are the brims for the nothing. Um, Exclusive these things. These are not that heavy, but they are massive. These are 100% rectangular infill. Um, so for the bottom part, I think it's going to be around the 4 kilograms. So I think in total the whole Star Destroyer would be like 10 or something. I think included the stand where it is going to be put on. So yeah, I think I would go for filament. The Mini is awesome together with the MK3S Plus. Definitely my favorite printer. Yeah, mine too. It always works. It's a nice printer. It's small, and yet you can print quite a lot with it. It's also one of the printers that can have higher temperatures, but I need to have an enclosure for that. So that will come. Oh yeah, the print itself, the model was $80. It was one of my uh, most expensive STL file that I ever bought, and I'm always from the cheap STL files or not paying anything at all, if possible. I'm supporting also some makers or some designers like Waxter, Fixum Dude, um, Photosmint, and those models are amazing. Those are nice. Those are very well designed. This time I bought a model of Gam Body, and I didn't say amazing. And I bought three models. One of them is the Star Destroyer. The other one is the Death Star from Star Wars. Yeah, of course. If you go for something, then you have to do it the right way, huh? And also Eloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. So three, and for all of those three, I paid a little bit more than €100. And I do need to say that if you are seeing the quality, it's I mean nice. Also very well documented. You get all information. It, they have written in the in one of those documentations that they printed the models at least in X amount of 3D printers. They made, I think they also make the assembly manual or instruction. I don't know how they do that, but man, yeah. Hmm. how how big is that star compared to the board marketplace? Um, I have the model already. Why are you doing this? So they have now sale. I said shop now. Mandalorian. I am not going to buy any model. I am not going to buy any model. Okay, say after me. I'm not going to buy any model from the site. I think I'm not going to buy any model. I am not going to buy. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. I say that about friends, but I do. Kind, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't need this printer. Repeat after me. I do not need this printer. Damn it. Did it fail again? Honey, on Monday, the package is going to arrive. Honey, what's that? Nothing. Nothing. Supplies. Needed supplies. First get more filament, then a new printer. Maybe later a new model. Oh yeah, that's the way it go. I'm not you know, I didn't say that I didn't have enough filament. I still have some very nice gold um, biofusion filaments from extruder, but that filament I want to use for printing something like the flexible articulated dragon. I mean, come on, it's a dragon. It needs to be printed in gold, right? Um. Anyways, I still have some other filaments lefts over. Uh, yeah, the more printers you have, the more filament you are going to need. Oh, I have some yellow and blue filament also from extruder, Esun. So I have plenty filament, so I can think that off the list. I've got one step though. Mod the printer before getting new model. Hey, my friend, don't forget you need to test your mods out as well. You know, did you assemble the print correctly? And then I have an awesome model to use on your printer, just to make sure. I mean, this is a nice model to start with, but then you are getting nervous and you are going to, you know, shall I buy the printer? Shall I buy a model? I don't need that. No, I don't need that. No. And certainly at some point you're waking up and then you realize that you just bought two prints because you can. And, just a second, just a second. You know, I was there last Friday. Not this Friday, but last Friday. I saw the printer and I heard that you can pre-order it, the Prusa XL. I really want to have that printer. But the thing is, I I have this little backup. I don't know what is on my credit card account because I got this prepaid credit card. But in order to do a pre-order for the XL, I need to have 200 euros to, you know, pay in advance to get the Prusa XL. So, whew, crisis avoided. Because I think yesterday, was it yesterday's live stream, Prusa? Was it Wednesday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday was Prusa had their live stream, And I was thinking, should I pre-order? And then I saw, oh, you need to pay 200 euros at on front. So I do want them. I do want the Prusa XL so very badly, but you know that 3,500, that is. I don't, I don't know, Ben. Welcome to the live stream, by the way. Does the Ender 2 Pro has a bootloader by default? The other question would also be, will it is also the EEPROM standard on the board? So if you are saving your no, if you do something on your printer, it will be uh, saved on an SD card. If you are removing the SD card during your printer being on, sorry, you are going to your printer up. I had I had that several times with the Ender 6, and I had to put the other SD card back with the firmware on it, starting the old process again. Or start with one extruder model. Is already price known of the extensions. I do need to say that it is a gorgeous machine. It's looking very nice, but you know, it's 2,000 euros. It's quite a lot of money. So yeah, I was also last week in contact with Creality, and this guy said to me, "So, which printer you want to review?" And I was like, I don't know. Was a sudden so, but I got his business card and I will get in contact with him because I want to have a belt printer because there are some ideas that I have that I really want to work out, and I also need a lot of filament with that. Not yet, but that's probably going to be slightly more expensive. Yeah, I so 3,600 euros for let's say 3,600 euros for the one with the five. It's minus 2,000. So that means 1,600 for those four. Hmm? The end is seven. Yeah, but the end is. So, am I correct? So, for the one extruder XL, you're paying 2,000. For the five, you are paying 3,600. So that means that 1,600 are for those additional four with the expansion board. So that means that 400 for each extruder you are going to upgrade. That's quite a lot of money. I realize something. That would be the price of a Prusa Mini. Yeah, that's true. But including an extra PSU and it. Hmm. Yeah, because that is, I think, what they also said that if you are going to expand it, you need to upgrade your power supply unit and your control board as well. I mean, I don't think for one extra you don't have to do that. But if you're going for the five, eventually you need to upgrade those things as well. 1600. That are the prices of two MK3, yes, or four Prusa Minis. The price difference, I mean, right? I mean, if if I yeah, if I would have the money, I would do it, but I don't, and I want to use the money in other things. My gosh! So five extruded model uses street power supply. Hmm, I didn't know that. Get the say 500. Yeah, eventually. The fully assembled is 500 more. But you know, maybe I should make a video how to make a Prusa XL. And yet, still, there are some very big advantages on the Prusa XL. I do need to say, but we all know that it doesn't take any long that other brands are going to copy it as well. Unfortunately, the fun is in the building. Yeah, indeed, so true. We have a Prusa. Listen, we have a Prusa Mini clone. We have a Prusa MK3S clone. We have several clones. So eventually, and Joseph also knows this, that eventually is going to come. And by the way, the more you make in-house and you don't let other companies make your stuff, the yeah, the less fast it is going, or yeah, less fast. I mean, it's a great 3D printer. That is one thing for sure. I mean, if you are seeing how many there are sold already in just 1 week, it's insane. And you know, in the end, I will buy one as well. But when? That's the question. In the meantime, we are just gazing at some awesome prints from other people and enjoying the view, right? Um, so this is the fully model. The first time that this is a model of almost $80. The first time that I saw this, I was like, who is going to who's going to pay that much money for this? Oh, they added more pictures now. So here's a great example from how the backside looks. So this is the middle part. So if you are looking to the model, you will see this side, this here. So here's one engine. So that is the one that is right over here. So here you have the smaller engine. There's going to be one, but the XL is way harder to manufacture, and they will wait. longer with open sourcing the electronics, so the clone will, yeah. Yeah, I think that too. So here you see that somebody just printed the parts and used a I don't know which kind of filament that they use, but a shiny metal gray filament. It's looking nice. I am, however, going to paint this model. So, and as I can see, it's this part here. He uh, he he glued it. Oh, the all in his life. So he glued it, but you see the openings, and I want to make it as nice as possible. So, like mentioned, it's 94 times 57 times 31 centimeters. Oh, here is a great example. So, this is part 32. This part. Um, no, this oh, 34. So I printed two times the same. I hope I can use it. I hope it is an exact copy from, because I'm printing now the second time 34. Oh, darn. Build another one. I do need to say that I have, because of my test printings, I have printed several things the same. Build another one. Yeah, I can do that, but it takes a lot of time and filaments. Ah! Oh my gosh! So if you would print the same, print the second Death Star in the same scale, it would be around 94 meters in diameter. I don't want to know how much print time that would be and how much filament. Because how small is the thanks for calculating this, Thomas. This is really huge. So that will mean that so if the Death Star is almost that, um I didn't need to say it's to say correctly. How much times smaller is the Star Destroyer versus the Death Star? 100 times? No, 10 times? 100 times smaller. Oh my gosh. It's insane. Uh, yeah. Free feature upgrades. Error free STL files. So yeah, error free. I think yes, it is error free, but I think that you need to be aware of the way how you slice it. This is so amazing. And this is how it is built. It's amazing how they did it. I'm really wondering. You have patience. I would, but oh yeah, I have the ability to frame multiple parts at the same time, but you know I want to stick with one printer. Uh, if there is something a little bit off with the printer, uh, you know, you can have the thing that doesn't fit that nice. I mean, I have printed all uh, those those dowels, those pins on the artillery. I can put them in any way I want. I said any way I want. Fits nicely. No, there's a small little brim because it's small, so um, it's looking great. And eventually, we get this whole model. So this coming week during live streams on Twitch, I didn't need to check when I want to do that. Um, but then gluing and making sure that everything is fitted nicely. Uh, yeah, also trying to have it like that it don't it's not going to break. So in the end, when all of the sides are coming um, in between the lower part and the upper part, then everything is also going to be stiffened more. I would want it finished in a day. Um, my longest sprint till now, what I had so far, was on the Ender 3 Pro. And it was for the in-move humanoid robot. My Ender 3 Pro was printing 3 months long every single day. The only time it had rest when I was sleeping and the print was finished, or when I was away from home. So some LED wiring, that is also what I want to do. And I do need to check how that is going to work. But this is from one of those things that if you are very into 3D printing and everybody knows you're a nerd, then you can show what you can do with 3D printing. Yeah, with the Corvette and the Millennium Falcon, it's nice. It's it's gorgeous. Yeah, it's not just a Star Destroyer. So I'm checking because, like you can see, I'm printing the same file again. I had to do the other one, but as I'm watching this, so everything on this side looks exactly the same on the other side. But I do need to make sure to not make the same mistake again. So, and I see that there is also going something on top of it. Yeah. So it's not staying like this. There is something going on top of this. Yeah, indeed. Somebody with a lot of time, an eye for details. I mean, just like those little cannons, right? These little things over here. These small holes are also there. And these holes, I thought there was something wrong with filament. No, these were also there. It's just mind blowing. Yeah, I wouldn't have the patience to model something like that. Yeah, but I wonder if the guy who designed this made also the assembly manual. So this is the bottom part. Then you have the sides, and then the top part. It's, it's insane. And also this whole section. You can take it off so that people can see the inside of the Star Destroyer. Are you doing small parts on your resin printer to get good detail? No, I'm not. I can do that, but I'm not doing that because of my resin printer was is standing still since I think February or March, so I didn't use it at all. So I need to check if everything is nice. And I am not that experienced in resin printing yet. So the fact that it is standing right over there and I can start using it, I will, but I need to check when I'm going to start doing resin printing as well. Because, if something wrong goes here, you just take a plier, you cut it off, you're filing it so that it is looking much better. With resin, you need to remove supports, you need to clean everything, and we'll get a very big mess. But eventually I will. So yeah, I can do this on the resin printer, but I need to see if I'm going to do it. And I do need to say that for this model on the artillery on the Anycubic Viper, I'll get some awesome results. A very steady printer as well. Um, I do not need this STL. Oh my gosh. Uh, I don't need that. This is a nice model. I don't need that. Nope. Time for me to go and get back next time. Ah, cool. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you later, man. I don't need the sprinter. I don't need the sprinter. Hmm. Wow. The dark colored interior compartments and engineering elements come in a separate kit. Oh my gosh. You look like. Would you like to get some accessories for the Mini to stop the carvings for a new printer? Uh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know which kind of upgrades I want to do. But I want to be able to print nylon because I've got here two nylon spools to test out. Um, yeah, so I need to have at least a better and great enclosure. This one is looking nice. Mandalorian. Front man, front man mask. You can do nylon on a stock one relatively well, done it without enclosure. What's that? Oh, great. Huh? If you want some silicon socks and other mods, I can send you some. You have a shop. Are you on Twitter? At least I think I saw you on Twitter. Right? Uh, Ripley. There are some nice models. Sometimes. No, I use. I am very active on Twitter. Last few days were a little bit less, but in general, every day I will look several times for it. Uh, so yeah, I am active. But Zachary underscore Bergen, I think it's also coming by in the automatic text. Uh, oh my god! Oh, fluffs. Ah, this is looking amazing. Mm. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You found me. I saw it. I saw that you found. No, but if you have a shop, then please let me know and I can check it out. I've got a Neo figurine from Photos Mint. Uh, it's a nice model. Where is it? Here. I think that model is from the first movie, and this one is from the second because of his coat. But um, it dropped, it broke, so I need to get this part out. Oh, okay. I was like, how do I get it out? This this is nice, and especially if you can get the coat that it looks like almost real leather, that would be nice. It is also printed in different. Man, that is gorgeous. Oh, oh, yeah. That's sometimes what happens. I'm so in my bubble. Art is closer than you think. Ah. I think the guy who's doing this uses a box with wasp spots of Ariel. See here? Oh, the texture. Wait, also veins and bones? Here also the t-shirt and the I think leather jeans, leather pants. Uh, oh my gosh. Must keep strong. And this is the Death Star too. Wow. Yeah, I also need to print this. Nice. Uh make game real. Really? Really, sir? Amazing. I'm starting to feel my body is going to, you know, doing some movements because my body is going into the sleep mode. So I'm going to close this here. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure what to buy. Think I think this weekend I can still buy things. I hope so. Or else I have saved money. Yeah, let's check out that store. I also want to have a 3D printer shop. Ah. I see that you're only selling stuff for the Prusa machines. Nice. So I'm going to end this live stream. Everybody who joined this live stream, thank you so much for hanging out, for being here, spending time with me, checking out some 3D printers, some filaments. Did we check some filaments? No, we didn't. No, we did see some filaments. That's true. Um, so yeah, my buddy is struggling, or I'm struggling. Uh, so I need to lay flat and start the uh, yeah, start the weekend. Oh no, weekend is already started. Anyways, so thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it was an awesome, a nice stream. 11 likes. Our current views three already. Okay, so people are already dropping away. Have a great night, Thomas. You too. Um, Everybody who's still watching, thank you, and I will see you next time. And hey, if you're watching this live stream on a later time, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Let's make awesome things with 3D printing. Zachary 3D Prints. Bye bye.